Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite Korean skincare products from my favorite Korean cruelty-free skincare brands. Today's video is so kindly sponsored by Beauty. If you guys haven't heard of Beauty, they have such a wide selection of beauty and wellness products on their site, so there's definitely always something new to discover every time you visit. Their price range is also really great as well, so no matter your budget, you definitely can find something for you because Beauty believes that all of their customers deserve quality products at any given price point. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on Korean beauty, mainly Korean skincare, but Beauty carries thousands and thousands of brands. They have Japanese beauty, they got products from New Zealand, products from Australia, products from the States, and the list goes on and on. So it's definitely a one-stop shop for all of your beauty and wellness products. They also ship internationally, which is great. That's always important because I feel like sometimes, you know, us international people are always ignored, but they ship to over 150 countries. I'm going to leave a link down below about their shipping and which countries they ship to. I've actually shopped on iHerb so many times in the past, so doing this collab literally feels like a full circle. So I just want to thank you guys for supporting my channel, because definitely opportunities like this I would have not gotten if you guys didn't support my channel. And just a big thank you to iHerb again for sponsoring and supporting the channel. All the products that I'm going to be mentioning in today's video will be linked down below in my description box, so please open that up if you would like to check anything out. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started and talk about my favorite Korean skincare products. The first brand that I want to mention is COSRX. I feel like this is a really popular skincare brand, and I'm glad that it's cruelty-free because they have some amazing products for a really great price point. The first product that I want to mention is their Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Powder Essence. I've actually only been using this product for about 2 weeks, so this is definitely new to me, but I feel like this is like one of their popular products, and me trying it out for 2 weeks, I really love it. I know essence isn't really a necessary product in a skincare routine, but because COSRX is super affordable, they have quite a few different essence. It's a nice little extra step in your skincare routine just to give your skin a little extra oomph. And what I love about this essence is that it's super hydrating. I feel like it just makes my skin feel very supple after I use it, and I just really enjoy it. So I think it's like, you know, why not an extra step in my skincare routine? I think it's just a really nice product to hydrate my skin. My skin type, I would say, is probably like combination, a bit of oily, a bit of dry. I feel like my under eyes are pretty dry. I don't know, I feel like my skin keeps on changing as the weather changes, as I grow older. It's hard to really pinpoint my skin type, but I will say it's pretty combination. I have oily skin and I also have a bit of dry skin. I would say more to the oily side, but whether you're oily or dry, I feel like you can do with hydration products, and this is a really great product to give you a bit more hydration. The consistency is pretty unique. When you squeeze it out, it's sort of like slime. It doesn't feel so sticky or icky because it absorbs into your skin pretty quickly. So I would highly recommend this essence. I feel like everybody could do good with this, no matter your skin type. The next product from COSRX is their low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. I've been using this for maybe like a year and a half, maybe a little bit more than that. I'm almost out of this. I think I'm gonna finish this probably in the coming month, but I use this cleanser as my double cleanser. You could just use it as your morning cleanser like the name suggests, because it is a really gentle cleanser. There isn't a fragrance to it, which is nice. It's just really great to cleanse your face without stripping the skin. You know when you use like some cleansers and afterwards your skin feels like very tight and very like dry? This cleanser doesn't do that. It doesn't strip my skin from all its oils. I don't feel dry afterwards, so it's a really nice gentle cleanser. So I think if you have like sensitive skin, this might be a really great option for you. And the last COSRX product that I want to share with you guys is their Acne Pimple Master Patch. It comes with 24 patches and they have different sizes in this little package. I don't actually have it here with me to showcase it to you. This is actually an empty packet that I just put in my empties box, but if you watched any of like my empties video, this is the first thing I will mention because I literally go through these so quickly. Well, not so quickly, but I go through them a lot. It's a product that I keep on repurchasing and I recommend it to everyone. This is another product that I feel like everyone could do with, like a guy or girl. If you're a guy that never wears makeup, I mean, we're all bound to break out, right? So I just feel like having this on hand is just really handy. I recommend it suited to guys that don't wear makeup and they just get a really big breakout. I'm like, use this, you will love it, because it's literally like an overnight miracle worker in my opinion, and it's also really affordable. So if you guys haven't seen this, if you don't know what it is, pretty much it is just like a little pimple plaster, like a pimple sticker, and once your pimple has popped and all of like the pus has like oozed out, you just put this on top. I like to apply mine on at night, but if you're at home during the day, you can just apply this on as well. I've seen I think in Korea, they do just wear it throughout the day, like underneath their makeup, but I like to apply mine on at nighttime. Like literally, if your pimple has like a little bump and you put this on at night, go to sleep, take this off, you will see the little like pus out like on the sticker, which is low-key gross and satisfying at the same time. Once you take that plaster off in the morning, the pimple it will be pretty much like 90% flat. It's just so amazing, and all you're really left with is like the acne scar, I guess, but it just works really great at flattening out pimples. And for me that wears makeup, I don't want like any like big bumps on my skin because I feel like makeup sort of like emphasizes that. So just having something like this that works so quickly and overnight, I always repurchase this. I can't recommend it enough. I feel like everybody could do with this product. I did see a couple of reviews that people didn't like this because of the stickiness and how it doesn't stick to the skin. I will say if you are using this at night and you just like applied oil, like facial oil to your skin, you might have a hard time of sticking it on. It will slip and slide. So I have another option for you, and we are moving into the next brand, and that brand is called Hero Cosmetics. I'm not really too sure if they are a Korean skincare brand, but they are made in Korea, so I'm just going to mention it. It's also in the Korean beauty section on iHerb, so you know, we're just gonna throw it in here. This is their Mighty Patches. I got the variety pack, but you can see on iHerb that they carry all of their other pimple patches sizes. I wanted to get the variety pack because this was my first time trying the brand, and I just wanted to see what their pimple patches were like. It pretty much does exactly the same thing as the COSRX pimple patches. You put them on once your pimple has been popped, and the next day all of the gunk is out and your pimple is flattened. It's just that Hero Cosmetics has more sizes, which I like, and it's more ideal. If you get like a lot of breakouts, then I think you might like Hero Cosmetics a little bit more, but they are a little bit more pricey. But they do have a much stronger stick than the COSRX ones. So if you do apply facial oil at night and you want to apply a pimple patch on, these ones will stick on. These have a really strong grip to it. Not like so strong that when you peel it off it hurts. It has a good enough grip to stick on top of your skincare. But in the variety pack, as you can see, I've used a couple already. We have this one. This one is more of like a pinpoint pimple patch. And then this one looks like the COSRX Master Patch in the red packaging. It's just like a little pimple patch. It doesn't have the little circle inside like the other one. And then we have this big strip one. As you can see, I haven't used this one yet, but I think this one will be really good if you do get pimples like in a row, because if you get like two pimples side by side to each other, it would be really hard to put these little circle plasters on it because they would just be clashing. So when you get pimples that are like side by side, this would be a really great one to have. I actually did get like two pimples right next to each other, like on my cheek here, before I got this, but I just think for those incidents that would be really great to use. So I think it's just nicer to have the variation. And if you're someone that didn't like the COSRX pimple patches because they didn't stick, then the Hero Cosmetics one will stick to your skin for sure. But it is a lot pricier than the COSRX one, but it is an option for you. Let's move into the next brand, and that brand is KLAIRS. I think KLAIRS was the first Korean skincare brand that I got introduced to, but the first one is a product that I actually finished up, so I can't show you me applying it, but I have used it for about 3 years now. So if you watched any of my other skincare videos, it's in those videos and I love it. And that product is the KLAIRS Gentle Black Deep Cleansing Oil. This is probably my maybe 5th or 6th empty bottle. I just keep repurchasing this one. I just think it does a really great job of taking off my makeup. So this is the first step that I do to take off my makeup, and then I'll go in with the COSRX Good Morning Cleanser to double cleanse. Cleansing oils is like such a great way to take off your makeup because it's so gentle. You're not like rubbing your skin or tugging your skin like if you were to use a makeup wipe, which was how I used to take my makeup off before I discovered cleansing oil. The oil is not too thick, but it takes off your makeup really well and easily. And the next KLAIRS product is their Rich Moist Soothing Cream. I actually tried this out a couple years ago and I loved it. I finished it, but I just had some moisturizers that I wanted to go through, so I never repurchased it until recently, because a lot of the moisturizers I was using, I was like, oh, I don't know, I didn't really like them, and I always had this one in the back of my head because I just love how hydrating it is. It's a little bit thicker, so if you do have oily skin, maybe you don't want to use this in the morning, but I use it in the morning, I use it at night as well. I just love some good old hydration on my skin. You can never be too hydrated, I feel. It has no fragrance, it's just like a good old standard moisturizer. I actually like how thick it is. I think some people might not like that, but I really like it for my skin, and I just think it does a really great job of keeping my skin clear and keeping it hydrated, so I really enjoy this moisturizer. And now onto the next brand. It is called HEIMISH, I believe that's how you say it. I discovered this brand because my friend Denise, who's also on YouTube, she has a couple of favorite products from this brand, so I wanted to try them out. And the first product that I got from them is their All Clean Balm. So this is a cleansing balm, so similar to the cleansing oil, it's just in a solid form, and this has been the cleanser that I've been using for the past 2 weeks since I am out of my KLAIRS one, and I've also been really liking this one as well. I think using a cleansing balm is definitely more travel friendly because it is a solid, and you know, traveling with a cleansing oil is sort of, you know, low-key scary just in case something will spill. You're pretty much GG, because I would not want oil like leaking everywhere. So cleansing balm is definitely a greater option for traveling, but I really like this one. I think it also does a really great job of taking off your makeup. I will say it does have a bit of fragrance. It has like a sort of pepperminty smell. It doesn't feel like peppermint, but it does have that like minty scent to it, which I personally love. It comes with a little spatula inside as well. You just take a little scoop, you work it into your fingers and the palm of your hand. It mounts down super quick, and it really just takes off your makeup so well. I feel like cleansing balms, cleansing oils are like the best way to take off your makeup. Like, don't use makeup wipes, you guys. It's really just gonna tug on your skin. So I pretty much just work this into the palm of my hands. It's going to mount all down, and then I will slowly just use circular motions over my face to take off the makeup. It in for like about a minute just to get all of the makeup off. Definitely will repurchase it. I mean, not that I travel very often and not that we can in this current state, but I think it's a great option if you would want a solid form of a cleansing oil balm. And the next product that I have from HEIMISH is their hydrogel eye patches in Bulgarian rose water. I think eye patches, again, eye masks are not a necessary product to have in your skincare routine, but you know, it's nice to, you know, pamper yourself here and there. There are 60 patches in here, so one for each eye. You're gonna have 30 uses out of this product, and these are so pretty. It comes with a little spatula as well, so you can scoop it out, but look how pretty that is. It's in like pink rose jelly water. The eye patches itself has like little glitters in it. It's not on the surface. I feel like it's inside the eye patch, so that is fine. If you love the smell of roses, I think you would really love this. This would be a really nice pampering session for you, and they just give a little extra hydration to your under eyes. I typically use these if I'm going to film like a really close-up makeup look. I think for the price point and how many uses you can get out of them, I definitely think it is worth it. The next brand we have is called MIZON, and actually you guys put me on this brand because I was talking about my fine lines underneath my eyes and how I couldn't find a really nice eye cream, and you guys actually recommended me to try the MIZON Snail Repair Eye Cream. I mentioned it in my favorites video before, and I actually am almost out of it. Like, that's how much I have left in this bottle. So I did pick up a backup because I know I'm going to need it. I don't want to be without eye cream. I personally feel like eye cream is a necessary step in skincare because, I don't know, like where I struggle the most is actually my under eyes. That's where I have the fine lines, that's where I'm most dry. And again, this is a product that has that snail ingredient in it, and I don't really know what about it, but when I first used this eye cream, I could see like such a huge difference with my fine lines. Like, I'm not claiming that it's going to just erase your fine lines, but I feel like it did help with that. I guess maybe because I'm using it more often now, like I don't see the results, but I'm sure it's still working, you know. Just love this eye cream. I would highly recommend it, and I feel like the price point for this eye cream is really good as well. A lot of eye creams are really expensive, so this one is a really great one. It's cruelty free and it's affordable. I can't recommend it enough. And because I love that eye cream so much, I wanted to like dive into MIZON a little bit more, so I picked up their Special Solution Good Night White Sleeping Mask. It says that it's a moisturizing sleeping mask that works overnight to brighten your skin, leaving it to look more radiant, and I can really agree with that. I just use this as my nighttime moisturizer. I wouldn't say it feels like a sleeping mask. I haven't really used any other sleeping mask, but when you think of a mask, you think of something really thick. But I would say this one is more like a gel water cream sort of ordeal. Definitely in the morning, I can see that my skin is still glowy and radiant, and I think it's definitely this sleeping mask. It just really soaks into the skin really well, but keeping that hydration there overnight. So I've been really enjoying this. This one does have a fragrance, but it smells like skincare, if that makes sense. It smells really good. Definitely want to check out more of MIZON's products because I've been really liking this stuff so far. So this one is a really nice overnight sort of hydration product. And for the last brand and the last product, it is I'm From, and I have their honey serum. I heard really great things about their honey mask, and I did want to try that one out, but it was sold out when I was making my order, so I was sad. But I'm glad because I love this serum so much. I think it might have to be one of my favorite serums because this texture, you guys, is so special. Like, I can't even explain it. It almost feels like silicone. I don't know if that is appealing to you. Maybe not. It feels like it's like buffing out your skin, like it's smoothing out your skin. It feels so like luxury and so like thick in a good way. Love how my skin looks at the end of the night when I have all of these products on my skin because I think it just looks really glowy and hydrated, which is what I want. But it does say for best results, use with the honey glow cream. So I want to get the glow cream. I want to get the honey mask because the honey line is so good. Alright you guys, so those were all of my current favorite Korean skincare products. I definitely could do a part 2 if you guys would like, mention more brands, mention more products from the brands that I mentioned today, because I've been just trying out so many skincare, and especially Korean skincare. I don't have a lot of Western skincare in my routine anymore. A lot of it is just Korean skincare, and when it comes to finding out whether a Korean skincare brand is cruelty-free, it's actually a lot more easier. The brands in the Korean skincare world are a lot more transparent than it is when it's like makeup. But yeah, if you guys would like a part 2, please give this video a thumbs up. I would love to film another one for you. Let me know down below if any of these products that I mentioned are some of your favorites. But if there's any other cruelty-free brands you guys would like me to check out, try out, review, or just some of your recommendations, some of your holy grails, I would love to hear that down below as well. I once again want to give a big thank you to Beauty for sponsoring today's video. But yeah, you guys, that is pretty much going to conclude today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!